How's it going, guys? Hope you're having a good day today. We're getting a lot of content out today. We're going to be jumping back into our playthrough of college football. We're just patiently waiting for Hawaii and Utah State to play. So when this comes out, this is going to be a few days because tomorrow, which is Sunday, is when the first football, then Monday. So this will probably come out Tuesday. However, I have a lot of free time today. So might as well play some college football, play some Kingdom Come Deliverance, and go from there. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope your week's going well. I got to sign into EA because that's annoying. Do like 3 times. It's the weirdest thing. Again, hashtag Big Blue, not our hashtag EA. Nobody's ever used hashtag Big Blue for Utah State. Big Blue is our mascot. That's true. Oof, man, Washington State. Falling on hard times. We haven't had one snow game yet. I'm kind of bummed by it.
Glad to have you with us from Maverik Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Utah State Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth.
I haven't had a
Guys,
blowout in a
ready
minute,
to
too. Let's see if we can do that here. These guys aren't very good, so we should be able to.
He'll bring it back.
I say that, but I always jinx myself.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Utah State Aggies offense will get first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good.
I gotta remember, I can't be holding my sprint until after they get through
they're the leaders of the team,
the line of
and they're the best
scrimmage.
players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Unloads to the wideout.
I was like, I didn't think that was going to be a good ball. It
And
was.
he's brought down after a nice gain.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Fires complete.
Come on, Hemphill, you got to make that
Didn't
block.
get it forward an inch. Defense
Gotta
wins
make
the
that
battle
block,
up
Hemphill.
front. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll leave it with him.
Nice job.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Utah State up-tempo. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, Jewel. What a play.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with
Boom.
trusting
Yeah,
your
that
guy,
was sick.
knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Sims. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Washington State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Oh, that's a sack, Watley.
Litnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Hall. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Gardner. He's going to throw deep right side.
Nice.
Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Washington State will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
He's got it.
Jump.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work.
I know I could choose my own play, but it's just quicker.
They'll run it from the gun.
Nice job.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down. Now back at it. Lost to fire on 2nd down.
Oh, brother.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Utah State trying to keep the drive alive on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Utah State up-tempo. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. They're working that left side. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls.
Touchdown, maybe? Oh, there it is.
He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie!
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense when the 3's coming soon.
And the point after is good.
Ugh. 2.5 hours till Utah State kicks off.
Bring it out. It's
10 p.m. Love those kickoff times in overseas. Over in the islands.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Nice job.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Gardner. Under fire.
Safety?
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
Leaves it with the running.
Safety! Yeah!
Find its way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation. And a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
No, you blocked him. You're not supposed to block.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Should try
And the
Jewel back in
Aggies
the end
come to
zone
the
again.
line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The offense changing the play. Snap in the shotgun.
Job,
Looking
Limbo.
for the goal line. Touchdown, Utah State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
It's not even in the
you
first
could
quarter.
make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss.
Looking downfield, it's Gardner.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line.
Oh, come on.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hall. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Use the play fake, now to throw. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the
Nice
run,
job.
it's Hoffman. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Nice.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Back to pass, it's Kinsey. Firing to the right, complete. Gets away from one, finds room. Gets it to the 46-yard line.
I got a video, hold on, of my son doing something probably adorable, and I want to see it. So many kids.
For this offense. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes.
touchdown
so
here
they were
ends
on
the game
same
for us.
page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line.
Now we got him.
Shoots it to the left.
Never mind.
And
I thought I had him.
the incomplete pass will bring up fourth
We're going to
down.
go for it.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny...
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll
really
mark it at the 18. This Utah State offense has it going. The give to the back.
Touchdown, and there's the game. Good work, team.
Utah.
I'm going to sim out of this one now. Game over. Thumping is what we call that.
This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases.
Just full speed ahead to that Boise State top almost be a top 10 game if Boise State continues to win. Be kind of fun. How do we not have those 5 stars yet? And we're still 15th in the nation? Come on. What? That's a shame. Alright, we can now start putting money into these younger guys, or these 3 stars. Boise State beat Fort. What the heck? That's gonna be fun. If we win this week, that's what we play. UConn. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a nightmare for them as well. All right, blast through UConn.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week.
The biggest game we've played.
48 Sports College Football.
Against Boise State.
With you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys can't wait to get this one started. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going.
All right, Hampo, let's see what you got, buddy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
5 touchdowns.
So Utah State's offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this
I remember I was almost fired.
Like
the season before the last one.
Really nice day.
I went like 3-9 or something like that. Now here we are. Back-to-back playoff level seasons.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So
there he goes.
Good job, Hemphill.
Get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter.
He'll take the deep shot.
Come on, give me that touchdown.
He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
The Huskies offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good
tackles
route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him.
Nice up shot.
Get enough rush, and it pays off.
I have a feeling this is going to be a quick game.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Hard running there.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
And they can't make the play on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll field the punt and look for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. All right, guys, let's chat a little Utah State. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got it.
Breaks into the open. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Solid.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, bowl.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back.
That's right.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Aggies have this offense rolling. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Steps away to find some room.
Ball.
Looking to get it in.
Should
They go
be able
up
to
top to get
break
it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now it's second and goal. Here's the pressure. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
On the line of scrimmage. That's a good idea.
Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
14, UConn, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hand off from the shotgun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end.
Oh, that's good for us.
For the tackle.
He lost
is
yards.
stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That's crazy.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, buddy.
And the missed connection on third down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
He's just
Utah
another
State
beast.
up-tempo.
Another level of athlete that these guys can't compete with.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
Well, the slot receiver's running the in route there, and he does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
Zings it complete to the right.
3rd and inches. Bull.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Touchdown.
Into the house. Touchdown.
All right, I feel like this one's over. We're getting to Boise. They score again. Okay, we're fine. So they got it to 7 points and we jump back in, I think. We're fine. Okay. Another closer
Winning
than
those
it looked like,
individual
but
6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time.
I would like heading to
and that
UConn
leads to a victory here.
And I
for a
love
Pac-12
when teams
game.
go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship.
All right, give us a big matchup, Boise. Come on. Oh, this is fun. That's pretty fun. It's gonna be a back-to-back game against Boise, but it is what it is. Lame. I'm not getting this dude either, so pull out there. Alright, sure. Pretty sure we're gonna get this dude. I don't really have very good ones with him, but whatever. Okay. So, need another edge. Get this dude. Okay. Big game here, Boise State. How the rest of the conference go? Texas State did pretty good. 14, 13. I can't believe we're not in it right now. So we'd have to be over for LSU. Issue is like you have to beat like whoever wins the next game is the one that's probably going to the championship, not this one. Or the, you know what I mean, the playoff.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Glad to have you with us from Maverik Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside
What a
David
wild
and Jesse Palmer.
look.
Time to get this game
The
started.
10-1 Boise State Broncos versus the 10-1 Utah State Aggies, fighting to
And
go
he's
to
coming out of the end zone.
the playoff.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Utah State's offense will get first crack at it today.
How's his stats this season? I kind of have not been paying attention to that. Let's check it out. It doesn't. You can't see it here. Whatever.
Coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Pulls and fires complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. Takes a hit as he fires.
Uh-oh.
A strike downfield.
That's a jewel, buddy.
Touchdown.
Crown him.
All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Boise State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't...
There he goes. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Offense in an empty set. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Gadsden. Looking to scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single
Get him.
play.
Nice job.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He's going to
Hate
lose
that.
a yard on that one.
Because I read that
The
right.
game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Nice.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back in the 45.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
Oh, I have no idea what happened
And
there.
it'll be incomplete.
Okay.
This is some physical pass defense. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. To the air, it's Gadsden.
Get him. Oh, he was there.
Fires to the big fella. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down.
Well, you're probably seeing this and like, what's with the change of clothing? And I actually had to pause in the middle of this game yesterday to go do some other family stuff. So, as you know, Utah State did lose yesterday, unfortunately.
Kick it away.
But
And nobody
hopefully we don't have back-to-back
-back
bummer finishes
a little
here.
bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Utah State up tempo.
Oh my goodness.
Screen to the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
You were wide open, like a really good block there. Would have been a really big play there.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Plows through the defense.
Jeez.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We reached the break, and Utah State holds the lead. And we've come to the end of
probably
one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up
biggest
on the
game in Utah State history. 2 top 15 teams playing in the Maverik stadium. Obviously, first time that's ever happened.
Lots of time
just
left,
kind of
and we're
reflecting
ready to get back to it and open the
all the
second
things that
period.
are happening right here.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
Where's my read?
On the option. He'll pitch it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
I think I got to go for this one.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're...
Oh, he's got some space.
Got him again.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver.
Where's that safety going? That's what I
Back
want
to
to see.
throw. It's Kinsey.
Try here.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that
Jewel
catch.
is really good, but
So
it
now
doesn't
it's
have any
2nd and long.
badges to like make him
From the
great. You know
shotgun,
what I mean?
the handoff to
I think
the
his
back.
only one is Road
They
Dog.
make the stop, give him
just kinda
3
makes him
yards
better
on the
on the
carry.
road.
Ball's at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Pass rush coming
There's
after the
anybody there.
quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now on
Go
4th
here.
down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Oh, fetch. Wow. Didn't think he was getting
Never
there.
a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and
All right,
now the
good work.
defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Here's a hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
How about that Penn State news
Quarterbacks
today,
need
too?
time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That kid
$49
had no
million
shot
to get
after
fired.
taking
How
that
about that? I'd
They'll
love
move
to have
the wide
that.
receiver. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I would just retire.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd
Don't
and long.
work
from
ever
the
again in my
26.
life. That'd be so nice.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Nice.
And the pass
That's
rush
actually
is
nuts.
effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try
I'm
to
running
make
blind.
something happen. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
We're going to run this one.
On first down.
Just kidding. Maybe. All right.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time,
I actually
quarterback,
thought I
nice
had a lot
job
more there,
buying
but
time.
the
He's trying to
defensive
throw the
lineman
football
had me.
downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball, and he just got destroyed immediately. What a great play.
Good job,
His man
Jewel.
to the left. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest
they're
downs
like
of this
quadruple
game,
teaming him
we're
there.
going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls.
Get this read.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
My defense
They'll
only
knock
had
him
that.
down for a loss of a couple.
You know, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2.
I was like, why are they
We got
so
a
many
timeout
timeouts?
here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I gotta make sure Jewel is involved somehow. There's a good play.
The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. He might want another play. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal.
There we go. Got him.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and
So far,
receivers,
this is
they
going
develop
well.
confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he tacks on the extra point.
It's gonna be a rematch here next week too. It's funny.
And he'll
Back to
just
back.
take it
No,
in
it's in
this
Vegas.
drive.
That's the
We'll
guy I've
start
said
at
that in
25.
Vegas.
Plenty
Hate
of
that
time
kind of.
left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Gadsden.
Oh, pick that off.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Trying to
That was
get rid of
past
it.
the line of scrimmage.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's fired. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Broncos will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Oh, that shit went black on me again.
Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make
It's the worst.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Fetch.
Kicked off, that's number 15 on the year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd
Joe
down.
got hurt there.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That's the hit, incomplete pass.
Wants to throw. It's Gadsden.
Nice hit.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella.
Maybe. Oh, that was close.
He's not going to get there. Had to get it to the 35-yard line to pick up the 1st down. Now they have a decision to make on 4th. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it.
Get him.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock.
Oh.
And he'll finish the
That would have been
ball
big if
in
it
the
got him.
end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you built some momentum. You cut it to a two-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so
Christian's
far.
got 2 touchdowns. I didn't realize that.
And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat.
This one was
Passes the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverik Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Oh, bummer. I didn't realize
Utah State about to kick it off
we got the ball first. That's what happens when you play a game over multiple days. You forget like the how did it start?
Field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Gadsden. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like that.
Nice, Watley.
The quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder.
See if I can get around those guys.
Down. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field.
Kinsey's a little banged up.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls.
Oh, Gold, you gotta come down with that, buddy.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Everson.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Here comes the heat.
Good job, Watley.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change
quickly score here will end the game.
like
That sounds like you gotta hang out with him. I get to hang out with him, is what I mean to say.
They boot it away on 4th down.
Good job.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go.
I hope Jewel isn't out for long.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Fighting off the defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. That ought to be enough for a Utah State 1st down.
All right, see how good the
Here's
freshman
this
is.
offense with a fresh set
Pack.
of downs.
I mean, he's kind of had a solid season. Not amazing.
Unloads to the wideout.
Shot back.
Complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to find
Webster's
a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming.
Touchdown.
Fires toward the
Oh,
end
come on,
zone.
buddy.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
We're going to go for it just because it's,
He
you
is
know,
a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Leaves it with the back.
Nice hit.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
We're the best run defense in the country. That would be the day.
Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Got the loam.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. The defensive player makes the nice pick.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. Finds his target down the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Fights off a defender. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
What happened to... I need to see what happened to him. Injury report. And where is he?
I'm winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Picks
Nice
up
work.
the first down.
Oh, no.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down.
Go, Mechie. Go, Mechie.
Turning it on. Got some room.
Yeah, Freshie.
And they
Freshie.
take it for 6 more points.
What a
I
play.
love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play.
That's the
Nobody open
future
down
there.
the field. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
And with the extra
Nice. I
point,
think
they push the
that's
lead
good
out
enough
a
for
little
us to
further.
push this one out.
The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead.
It's super
And
similar to
as
this
we
one.
switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look
Man,
at the
there's a
national
lot of
rankings.
FCS schools just right on nipping on our heels. I thought maybe that regardless of if we won this one and then or lost this one and then beat Boise, we'd make the
One more
the
period
playoff,
to
but
go,
I
and
don't
we'll see
think
just
so.
how much fight they've got
we
left
have
in.
to win these 2 games. But not that one. That would have been very bad. End of game. Okay. We got this. Good job. Blowout. Nice.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should.
Back-to-back home games for us against Boise. I think that was our first ranked win, too, actually, now that I think about it. Nice. 4-star. Damn Rabbits. Courier. Kike Toomer. Josh Pizzo. Nice work. Good class. Top 10, Utah State. Love that. Pac-12 championship against Boise State. Man, wonder what they're like. I'm hilarious. Come on, just come here already. Alright, so now we go. Let's just go grab as many. More linemen. That's always good. Alright, I'm coming, buddy. I just gotta finish this off. No. Okay, let's do that. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna do offer scholarship. 25. Offer scholarship. 25. Offer scholarship. 25. Now we have giving 10. 5. Make sure we get all these guys again. 10 and 5. Okay. All right. Next episode, we are going to be playing in the Pac-12 title, and hopefully some. Oh, nice! That 5-star. What a way to end. That is exactly what we want. Okay. Our first 5-star. That's awesome. All right, let's double check where we are for rankings. Top 25. Nice. Cool. All right. We are going to end there. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Until next time, take care. And remember, go Aggies.